All right, folks, what we are going to do today is we are going to take and find an inspiration image for your grid portrait or your grid painting, and you're going to turn it into a grid. So you're going to go to Google Images, you're going to find an image that will work for what you want. You want to make sure it is almost full color. You don't want to like something in the middle of a white background. You want something that really fills up the space with all different colors. Remember that you're going to have to mix about 15 colors, so you want a kind of range of colors or values. So I'm going to pick this one. I am going to left click it or control click. And then I am going to save image as. When I do that, I'm going to make sure that over here it says JPEG, because we want to be working with JPEGs. So if it shows up as a different kind of image, it's not going to work for our purposes. You want to make sure you're saving a JPEG. So I am saving this JPEG. And then I am going to go to PhotoPea. Now it says I can drag and drop, and because mine is set up the way it is, I can kind of just drop it here. Otherwise, Otherwise, if you're trying, you can just go open from computer, and you can pick whatever picture you just picked. Now the first thing you're going to do is crop your image to kind of the rectangle that you want. Now I'm thinking I might want something more along this line so that I'm taking only a part of the picture. If you like your full picture, you can use that as well. I kind of wanted to work vertically, and this is a horizontal picture, so I'm turning it more into a vertical rectangle. Make sure it goes right to the edges, and then I'm going to hit enter. So now I've got my image. It is about the dimensions of the rectangle piece of paper that we're going to have. Now, here's the fun part. You're going to go to Filter, and you're going to go to Pixelate, and you're going to go to Mosaic. Now, automatically, it's going to break it down into 12 pixels, which is a lot of tiny little squares. I don't want to draw that many tiny little squares or mix that many colors. So I am just going to keep increasing the cell size, and I can kind of drag. You can enter a number if you want, and you can drag. Now you can make, so if I did kind of there, that would be a super pixelated image, and you can barely tell what's going on. If that's what I want to do, there's still at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's at least 15 different colors here, so that I would still meet the requirements. And if that's what you want to do, you can. You can also kind of pull it down. And if I want to draw more boxes, let's see, I can kind of do that and look at it. And then I'm getting a little bit more of my image. You can drag this wherever you want. I would recommend against this because it's just going to be, the boxes are going to be way too small and way too hard to work. You could kind of probably get away with anything from here to, you probably want it to be at least 5 across. 5 on the short side. So I'm going to kind of go somewhere in the middle because I kind of like that orange. I want to get that orange piece. There we go. I'm going to go OK. I'm going to File, Export as, and once again, remember I said we want to be working with JPEGs. You're going to export as a JPEG. You're going to keep the quality high. I'm going to pull this here. I'm going to rename it so that it's not the random web page name. I'm going to name it Chesser Pixel. I'm going to save, it's going to download, and then I'm going to turn in that to my Canvas assignment so that I have it to work with for next class. So